my father-in-law. He met the President Dr. Radhakrishnan.
One quality you would say that every Fauji wife must have.
And then you made this into such pretty seating places.
And even that gazebo looks pretty. My eyes are on the box. When you come on a posting, first thing that you unpack.
The whole family with the President. He's happy with spaghetti and meatballs.
Namaste, Adab, Sat Sri Akal. Welcome to a very special episode of Guftagu with Nav. In this episode, we are walking in the lanes of Luton's Delhi and are going to explore this beautiful bungalow you see behind me. So this bungalow is from the colonial era, made in the year 1931, and as of now, today, General and Mrs. Raghu Srinivasan reside here. General Raghu Srinivasan is the Director General Border Roads and Mrs. Sumita Raghu is his better half. So while the world salutes the stars on the shoulders of the General, Mrs. Sumita Raghu stands behind him as the pillar of strength wearing the silent ranks. Mrs. Sumita Raghu is a biologist, a speaker, a doting mother and an amazing baker to say the least. She is also currently the President BROA, a social organization run by the Border Roads organization to empower women and the families of the employees of the Border Roads organization. So without wasting any time, let's go straight into the home and have a candid gupshup with the charming lady of the house.
Hi Navneet, very welcome. Welcome to my home.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Raghu, for letting us into your beautiful space. Oh my God, I'm floored at the entrance itself. किसके बारे में पूछूं? आप खुद ही बता दो. How did you bring up this space together?
So this must have been a veranda at one time when originally the house must have been built. And somebody covered it. So since I found it as a covered space only, I thought let me make it into an entrance foyer where guests can come and sit initially. And since there was space here and the house is big enough, I was able to put my embroideries here because that's my hobby.
Oh wow!
So these are some of the embroideries that I have done. And this piece is very close to our heart. This is a single piece of wood which has been, the whole couch has been carved out of one log of wood. Even the feet and everything are from the same. The head of this is a chief's bed, which has come from Congo. Oh, so we were posted in Africa and that's where we saw this piece. And actually the person who had done the woodwork, he himself sold it to us at absolutely, literally hardly any cost.
It's beautiful.
But they do this kind of hand carving with just very, very rudimentary tools. Yeah.
So is it comfortable to sit on?
Very. In fact, definitely. You can lie down.
Let's sit. Oh wow.
So that's where the head of the chief used to come.
Oh wow.
And the chief could lie down on it.
I can't wait to explore the next room. So let's just enter there. This room feels like heaven for any decor enthusiast like me.
Thank you.
So tell me, Mrs. Raghu, is there any of your favorite pieces here which you've carried through all the postings and has traveled with you multiple cities?
So most of the pieces here hold some memory or the other. Nothing is just bought and put. Everything has some memory. But what I'm really, really close to is this motif of Dasha-avatar. This I picked up many years ago from a temple in a place called Tanjavur.
Oh.
And the artisans were sitting there and carving it. And I'm very close to Vishnu. Somehow that has been always a motif, which has attracted me. So, and I look at them as God. So every time I would see Vishnu in some form or the other. So if you notice, I've got Krishna here and I've got a Matsya avatar there in silver.
Okay.
This is the Matsya avatar in silver.
Oh wow. So Mrs. Raghu, you tell me, do you feel that Fauji homes, they have a specific kind of a nostalgia and they are different from the others?
So definitely, because in the army we keep shifting houses.
Yes.
So each house becomes different for the person itself. Every time you shift, the house is different, the shape is different, and you organize it differently. So therefore you do that. And then secondly, because we travel so much, we see and pick up curios and souvenirs from every place that we get posted to. In fact, it's an old standing joke in the army that if you go to an army officer's house, you know where all they have been posted. Because the lady would have collected mementos from every place and this thing. Similarly, you'll be able to see in our house also, we've got this painting of my husband's office. He is the Colonel Commandant Bengal Sappers.
Oh yes.
And this was his office in Roorkee. We have our Bengal Engineering Group Center.
Yes, of course.
And this was the headquarter building. It's a heritage building, almost 300 years old.
Oh,
So
yes.
we are very, very attached to that. So we got a painting made by one of our own boys.
Wow, beautiful. Indeed, this space has so much of stories, so much to talk about. I don't know what to miss from here. This is again such a beautiful shelf with
So the
so many
special thing
beautiful-
here is that though we are all very fond of books at home, and these are all our travel books.
Okay.
Wherever we travel, we try to pick up a book from there.
Oh.
And these are all the travel books. And another thing which I'm fond of is cooking. So I've got a lot of my cooking books which I pick up from somewhere or the other. But the most special thing here is these 3 books which have been written by my own husband.
Oh yes.
So
of
he is
course.
an author.
He's
And so he's published 3 books. He writes fiction. So these are his books which have been published by Hachette India.
And if you want to buy these books, you can buy them on Amazon. They are available on
They are
Amazon, right?
available.
I'll put the link in the description, friends, for all of you. Okay, let's move to the next room now. Aha! Again, a very, very warm place. Such a warm dining space, Mrs. Raghu. I'm sure this again is full of stories. So I'll leave it to you to tell us what is this wall about.
So in this wall, firstly there was a fireplace here which is not active, it's not a functional fireplace. But since it existed here, we thought we'll just put some tiles and make it look a little more warmer and give it give the room a little complete look.
That's such a nice idea. Yeah.
And then these are the embroideries that are done by people in the convent. So the ladies do this kind of work and then they are paid for it accordingly, and then they are able to, the destitute girls are able to use the money for various activities of their own, to run their homes and to get married. And so I found that a very nice idea and I got some work done by them.
How nice. And what are these milestones?
Yeah, I know, this is interesting, isn't it? My husband is Director General of Border Roads. And in Border Roads, all the BRO roads have these very interesting road signs. So we
Okay.
got some miniatures made just to put all around the house, just to give us a feel of the border roads.
How nice. So now when you travel in the hills, you know where to see the milestones and from where they come from. Okay, the blue wall. So this is again your embroidery?
This is again an embroidery that I did years ago, many years ago. And yes, since I had a lot of blue motifs, I thought let me put them all together. These were 2 pieces gifted by a very dear friend.
Ah.
And of course, they are collections from somewhere or the other.
Now that we are in the dining space, so I'll take the liberty of asking. So, is there any signature dish which General Raghu absolutely enjoys and wants you only to make for him?
So Raghu is fond of food.
Okay.
I'm lucky. I like cooking and he loves eating.
How nice.
So it's a good combination. And yes, I think if I have to really home on to one dish, though he's fond of food in general, but if I have to home on to one dish, I think he's happy with spaghetti and meatballs.
Oh wow.
So,
Okay.
in fact, for me, cooking is a hobby too. And that's why my daughter got me this thing which says Mummy Ka Dhaba.
Ah, how nice.
Navneet, let me show you the bar.
Oh,
This is the
wow.
bar space that we have created. This is a box that you yourself had made for me.
Yes.
It was an old wooden boxes. I mean, we get a lot of wooden boxes in the army,
Yes.
and this was given to me by my father.
How nice.
So I wanted to preserve it.
And it was my honor to do it.
So very
And friends, if you haven't seen the video, the link is again in the description. And if you want to get your boxes upcycled, the link is there
highly
below.
recommend it.
That's a beautiful painting.
Yeah, yes. This painting is very special to us because it's been painted by our nephew. He is just 9 years old and he's autistic and he does lovely paintings.
Oh, really?
There are these exhibitions that are put up for special children, and his paintings have sold all over the world. Like there are paintings of his in New York also. So this is kind of a photo gallery which we created here. It leads to the outside.
It looks like a treasure trove.
No.
So tell us about this.
We couldn't really use this space for very much else except a corridor. So I said, okay, let me keep some memories here. So I've created a collage here of all our various moments.
Okay.
And this is very special because this is the whole family with the presidents of India. So this is Raghu's father, my father-in-law. He met the president, Dr. Radhakrishnan.
Wow.
And then when we met Dr. Pranab Mukherjee, and then my brother-in-law, he met Ramnath Kovind. Then again we had an opportunity to meet Dr. Abdul Kalam when he was the president. And then Raghu had to brief Mr. Ramnath Kovind when he had come to our center. So we had an opportunity to meet a lot of presidents, so I've kept the wall.
Call it the wall of pride.
Very much, we are very proud of it.
Yeah. Nice.
And these are also some things which are very special because these are all the medals that my husband has got. So I've framed them in a little miniature form and put them up here.
Oh, this is such a nice idea.
Yes.
So this is the study.
This is the study space. And also my husband's man cave really. So
Okay.
it was a small room. So we decided that we should have everything foldable here. So this table is foldable. It can be closed to make into a cupboard. And even the treadmill that we bought was a foldable version so that there's enough space to move around. It's just an office space.
Okay. And about this bright painting here.
Oh yes, this is very special. This painting has been done by a very good friend of mine. Her name is Shiny.
Okay.
Her paintings are also sold all over the world. But she gifted this to me, and this is I think the painting just emanates a lot of energy. And because it gives out this energy, I put it next to the mandir. Come Navneet, let me show you the bedroom.
Oh yes. Oh wow. The bed already has my heart. Such a beautiful color. Everything is so well put up here.
Yes, actually it was, we really had to give it a thought. I always wanted a 4-poster bed.
Yes.
So I searched around and I found this at Fabulous, which I really liked. And that's how I picked up this. And they have these hand-painted motifs on all their
Okay.
furniture. Again, grey was a color that I just kind of thought of once I saw the bed, and then everything else fell in place. I got the wall done in a shade of teal and grey, and also the tiles matched with the same thing because we had a fireplace here as well.
And it is a calming color
It's
for
a
the
very
bedroom.
nice, soothing color. Very true. And I also want to tell you that since our daughter is now in England, she's working in London.
Okay.
So I miss her. I've got just one daughter and I miss her. So I've surrounded myself with lots of pictures of my daughter.
How nice.
So
How
these are
sweet.
all photographs of Vaishnavi all around us. So these stools are like really ancient. This was in fact, these stools were almost the first piece of furniture I ever bought.
Oh, okay. Oh, they are that old.
They are that old. They are that
Okay.
old. And I did show Mahip where I picked them up from when I was traveled with him recently, and we passed the village.
Okay.
They were made by village artisans.
All right.
And the original had Gurjari work on on camel leather.
Okay. Yes.
But then over the years that got spoiled, and I changed it to something else. And then I requested you, Navneet, and then you made this into such pretty seating places with lovely color combination, and it was matching so well with the room also.
I'm glad it has actually fittingly sitting here in
Yeah,
your
it
room.
fitted very well. So,
And now we are at this beautiful outdoor space. This is so beautifully kept and so beautifully put together.
thank you.
I love this wall.
Yeah, this is actually the space where we have our morning tea and our evening tea itself, and then we can watch outside, see the garden because it gives a lovely view. The only thing about this wall was that I thought maybe if I painted a textured finish of green, then it'll kind of match with the outdoors.
Yes.
So just to give it an effect, so we painted it like
It's a
that.
seamless outdoor space. Beautiful. And what a beautiful garden view it has.
Yes, it has a lovely lawn view.
Very nice.
This is an outdoor bar because we usually have parties outside. So it's very convenient to have a bar outside. And we just got it little done up so that we have, there is standing space here.
Yes, nice.
And there's a huge tree at the background that gives it a lot of shade.
All the shade, very
So
nice.
it's a very comfortable place to be.
The apt location for the bar in the huge lawn.
Yes.
And even that gazebo looks pretty.
Yeah, that gazebo is also a very pretty thing. It's actually dismantleable.
Okay.
So it has seen a lot of postings with me.
Oh, how nice.
I can remove the, all the things are removable. So I can dismantle it and then assemble
Pack
it
up
wherever we get posted.
Lovely, lovely.
It's a very nice place to have your cup of coffee and read a book.
So we've been into the house and now it's time for having some fun conversation. So here, Mrs. Raghu, are you ready for our rapid fire round?
Yeah, I'm terrified, but okay, as ready as I can be.
All right, so the first question coming your way is, if your home had a name, what would you name it?
Sukoon.
Sukoon, wow, I love the name. So the next question is regarding the postings which you've been through so many stations. So one posting you would love to go back to in a heartbeat.
I guess Wellington.
And so why is it so?
It's a lovely place, lovely weather, and I think I found best of my friends there.
Oh, how nice. Yes. Now that you have such a long experience of being a Fauji wife, so the question here is, one quality you would say that every Fauji wife must have.
I think the most important thing when you become a Fauji wife is to understand that when you marry an army officer, you will always come second in his life. The first will always be the nation.
This is so heart-touching and so true. That's so beautifully answered. All right, I think I know the answer to this one, but still I'll ask it for the audience. Hosting dinners or quiet evenings? What do you enjoy more?
I can't say quiet evenings would always be very, very special. But I love having friends over. We are both very social people and we love playing host. So we enjoy company of all our close friends. And normally we don't have very formal dinners. We always call very, very good friends over. So that's also a wonderful time.
So when you come on a posting, first thing that you unpack in a new house?
First thing is always to set up the bedroom and get my husband's uniform functional.
Of course, of course. Now, another one is the biggest lesson army life has taught you.
I think the most special thing that we've learned in the army is that the whole nation is ours, and not only that, the whole world is ours.
Okay.
Actually, whatever we do affects everything around us.
Yes.
And that concept of Vasudev Kutumbakam is very, very valid here. And everybody must help each other. See, we stay very far away from our families. And it's only our support system in the army that helps us adjust to new places, new environments every time we go. It's our friends and people who become our family there. And every time the set of friends also changes. And we have to, make friends all over again. So I think that is very important to understand that that we are all together and we must help each other in our functioning.
And the last one, in one word, being an army wife is?
Really, really special.
Oh, you were so good in the rapid fire, Mrs. Raghu. And I always knew it. You would be answering all the questions so nicely. Thank you for all your insight and thank you for letting us into your home, into your mind and into your beautiful stories. We are honored to be a part of this and I'm so glad you to be a part of Guftagoo with Nav and making this series so special by your presence. Thank you so much. So we've seen the beautiful house of Mrs. Sumita Raghu, heard the amazing stories and felt so nostalgic all the way. The sunlit verandas, the vintage walls and the curated decor. All this had my heart. Which out of this did touch your heart? Do let me know in the comments below. I am going to put my favorite corner in the description and I'll wait for yours in the comments. And yes friends, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, hit that button now because we are going to bring many more inspiring stories in the following episodes. Till then, stay safe. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.